Good day, my busybodies, and welcome to my channel. Thank y'all for coming because I know y'all gonna stay. Okay, so while you're sitting here for free, you might as well subscribe. And let's take a gander into the magnificent world of celeb VIP gossip. Let's get it, y'all. All right, you guys, so y'all come in and take a seat, okay? We have a lot to talk about in so little time, okay? So what we have on the roster for today is King Harris, who is the son of Clifford Joseph Harris Jr., okay? And for everybody who doesn't know who that is the one and the only T.I., okay? So King is actually making headlines because he was arrested alongside Bossie's son, TOOTIE Raw. Okay. Now, the reason for his arrest is unknown at this time, but when anything comes to the light, I will definitely keep you guys updated. Okay. So now T.I. has actually responded, okay, after getting a lot of comments and, backlash, okay? So he actually took to his social media to respond to everybody, just to let everybody know his stance and how he feels about his son's arrest and everything, okay? So I'm gonna let you guys take a quick look and a quick listen to what T.I. had to say, and then we're gonna come back.
Hey, top of the top. Top of the top, top of the top. Got a minor request. Hope everybody having a phenomenal morning. Got a small request, man. Stop hitting me and getting in my comments telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas going to prison? If you goddamn keep up, they going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out. You can.
May I take a selfie with you?
No, go ahead.
Please,
I'm in the middle of something. But go ahead. This is more important. Go ahead. Come on.
Thank you.
All right, take it easy. Yeah. So I done already had that conversation with him, man. King's a good kid, chasing after the wrong. And I trust in God to deal with it the way that He see fit. You know what I mean? It ain't really outside. He done got all the whippings. He done got the punishment. He done did it. He done, did everything as a child you could do to him. So now he gonna have to go through it. He gonna have to go through it and get through it. And ain't nothing me, his mama, or nobody else gonna be able to say about it, man. But I'ma love him all the way through whatever it is he going through. You know what I mean? And man, he gonna learn his lessons. Life Life is gonna teach him all the lessons that he need to know.
All right, so you guys just heard everything that T.I. had to say. And in my opinion, I feel like he spoke some very powerful words. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like every parent gets to a point where they realize, like, okay, maybe I've enabled my children too much. Maybe I've spoiled my children too much. You know what I mean? And it's just unfortunate that this is the path that King has chosen to take, because he is 18 years old, I believe. You know what I mean? But he's definitely of the legal age, So I'm a parent myself, and there's no rule book, there's no manual to teach us how to parent our children. But the best thing we can do is raise our children to be the best men and women they can be. But unfortunately, there's only so much you can do. You know what I mean? Which is why I love the saying, you know, you could force the horse to the river. You know what I mean? And it's true. And you can tell that T.I.'s at a point where, you know, he feels like he's done his very best. Okay. And I remember I kind of watched King grow up a little bit. I was put on to Family Hustle when I was a little younger, and you know, I saw all the spin-offs of that show. And I remember King was just such a sweet little boy. He was so funny, so charismatic, you know. But then following him throughout the years, you know, as he started to get older, you know, I started to see a shift in him. You know, he is into music, you know what I mean? But with that came kind of a dark side, I would say. You know what I mean? Like, he started getting into trouble. You know, his dad started putting his foot down a little more, like, you know, King, what are you doing? Why you acting like this? And I wish it wasn't like this, because, you know, we all know of T.I.'s upbringing, and you know, it wasn't easy. And I can tell that T.I. and Tiny, you know, they have done their very best to bring him up the right way, you know, so that he would have more opportunities and he wouldn't have to turn to the streets. So I don't know what this is all about. I mean, I don't know why he feels like he needs to behave this way. I don't know who he's trying to appeal to, but this is crazy. All right, so I'm gonna read to you guys a little bit of what fans had to say in response to the video that T.I. posted, and then we're gonna come back for my final thoughts, y'all. I'm a parent that can relate to this. Hopefully he learns and matures before something happens that he regrets. Then another fan says, sink or swim. When they turn 18, all you can do is lead them to the water. You cannot make them drink. That's when prayers kick in. All right, you guys, so y'all just heard me read a couple comments, and I also wanted to say that King, he actually posted a video after getting arrested with Bossie's son TOOTIE Raw, and he went on to say that people think he trying to be gangster, and he was like, oh, I didn't ask to be pulled over by the cops, and just a bunch of juvenile, childish stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell he's very naive and inexperienced. You know what I mean? But my final thoughts on this, y'all, is I feel like King really needs to stop with this entitled behavior, you know, and I really feel like, especially since he's an adult, okay, he needs to first help himself, okay? Because T.I., he's obviously fed up, you know what I mean? And you can tell that maybe this man has tried his best, but there's not much he can do, especially with the age that King is now. He even said he's you know, gotten whippings, spankings, all of that, punishments when he was younger, but not every form of discipline works for everybody. You know what I mean? But he's a grown man, and he has to make his own decisions, excuse me. There's not much that anybody can do or say to him anymore. Okay, he'll either choose to listen or he'll choose to not listen, but there's nothing we can do. And there's this African saying that goes, there's not a bad bush to throw your children in. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he still is T.I.'s son. So, you know, I feel like, you know, prayers work, and sometimes talking to people works. You know what I mean? But that's all I got, you guys. Leave y'all comments down below. Let me know how y'all feel about this situation, okay? Let's get the comment section jumping, you guys. And until my next video, bye.